Alright guys, what I'm going to show you today is how to change a power supply unit. I got to change mine. I've been having some issues with my computer and I'm pretty sure it's the power supply unit causing it, because when I first got the computer it worked fine, but then I added a couple hard drives, another video card, and then I was having issues like if I run a game on it, it would just instantly crash. The one that really pissed me off is when I put a CD in the CD drive, it actually just crashed. So I'm going to give the power supply a change. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the issue. Pretty easy job to do. Nothing major, but we'll get right to it. So you're just going to take off the cover here, because you got to get inside. A little closer. So you got the power unit right here. So another thing you can just go ahead and do is unscrew these. I'm sure I ain't gotta tell you, but don't be an idiot. Make sure you'll have this unplugged. You're gonna ruin your computer otherwise. Now what's in here is only a 400 watt Dynex, but I'm upgrading today to a 980 watt one. Hopefully be able to run everything here. It's not like it's a supercomputer or anything, but I guess it's too strong for this thing. And my advice here is just remember where everything is. You see, you've got the 24 pin one right here. Clamp, yeah. Make sure you just don't rip everything out like a dick. Break stuff, give it a nice little wiggle, take it right out. Got the other one right up here. Very good. Alright, got that one. And then pull it out as you get there. Take this power supply out. And this one. And that's it. Those are only 3 connectors. Alright, so you see, that's a Dynex 400 watt one. And we are going to be putting in this 980 Cool Power one. See if it's any good. I really don't know yet. Alright. Let me just connect all these data cables back, have them all unplugged because I was trying to reduce the power use. Did I unplug this? That plugged in, everything's good. Oh, I also want to throw back in the other video card that I had in there originally. I truthfully don't know if there's any benefit of having 2 video cards, but I got this shit laying around, so I want to put it in before it breaks. Going in there smoothly. Oh, I know what. This particular computer has a stupid design on the back. There we go. After I bent the hell out of it. There we go. Just gonna go ahead and take one of these screws, screw this in. Sorry, I wasn't really showing you guys this stuff, but I'll probably edit it out. Or you can just look at it as a bonus information. Like make sure everything's nice and tight so you don't have any movement. Alright, now back to the power supply. So, first thing you want to do is determine how it's going to fit in the best. Mine has fan vents for the bottom, so I'm going to probably put the fan facing down. Not problem, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure it lines up in the back with all the screw holes, and I'd probably suggest doing that first, just screwing it in, if it lines up. Which mine does not. Huh. Whatever, I did enough of them. Not a big deal. Actually, it does line up, I take that back. Huh. Oh, it's not going in smoothly. I'm going to go ahead and use the screws that the PSU came with. See if that makes a difference. Besides, these match better anyways. Yeah, much better. Nice and tight. Lost a screw. Gonna need to get a magnetic one. Alright. Alright, now you see it's secure. You know, just make sure too you're running at 115 volts. That's standard, I believe. I really don't even know what the other settings for. I'm not an electrician, but I'm not interested in frying my computer. Alright, then you just go ahead and reconnect all the pieces. It's pretty simple. So you got your 24 pin that goes into the motherboard. Should snap right in. Give it a pull out, make sure it's there. It's good. Alright. You got the you need the 4 pin for the top on this particular one. I don't seem to have the right one. Well, that blows. Oh, I'll try to do it without it. See what happens. Trial and error. Hold on, let's see. Huh. This is 4-pin one. And this one does not have a 4-pin one. That's interesting. Well, we have to have one that can stay to the side. That can stay to the side, side. Alright. Come on, get out of here. Now, got the hard drive ones I want to pop in. Those two hard drives got power now. Now, let's go with the SATA ones. Always want to manage them so they can fit where you need them. Luckily there's two separate lines, so there's not really too much worry for that. CD drive. Then after, of course, you want to make sure all this is nice and clean. And while you're in here, it's always a good idea to dust. I had just recently dusted mine, so I'm not really too concerned. Even though it still looks like a mess. Alright. Now all this extra, I want to wrap it up nice and neat. Try to keep it out of the way. Very interested in why this one didn't come with the 4-piece. Don't know if it's going to affect much, but I'm not sure. All you can do is try. Pray for the best. Let's see what happens. Stuff that right there. Get it nice and neat. Alright. And you're essentially done. You just pop this back on and you're good to go. Really not too hard. Tighten the last two screws on the back. And you have an upgraded power system. Congratulations.